Oh, the reason why I am we'll go a little on the lenient side and say 30 minutes late is because of my lovely networking equipment, which sometimes, as much as I love and adore it and believe it is some of the best networking equipment there is, sometimes it poops itself.
The massive gate bars the way quite decisively. The heavy door doesn't give way to any pressure applied. A rune in the center appears to be its only obvious feature.
Uh, it was not actually Medicom's fault. I thought it was and was troubleshooting it, and then I recognized that the problem was, in fact, my own equipment. This, honestly, I need to pay better attention. So I had like a little mini power outage that happened, um, like uh, this this past Friday. And I feel like when that happens, it makes it so that oh no, not personally harrowing, emotionally harrowing. Which is why now playing Divinity would seem like an odd choice, because this game is also emotionally harrowing. But anyway, I think what happens is if my networking equipment, I don't remember if it's the router or the modem or both, but if it experiences like a brief power loss, like a split second power loss, like what happened this past Friday, I think it reboots incorrectly, and I think it can run okay for a while in that incorrectly rebooted state. But I think what inevitably ends up happening is it like time runs out on that it runs okay, and then I end up in the situation that I'm in where it's like, something no worky, need resetting.
The rune grows warmer. It reacts to the sound of your voice. As you speak, Sadakandras, the door's inner workings begin clicking into place. Lo and behold, with the screeching sound of 1,000 goblins hissing, the door opens.
Ew. It didn't make that sound. It didn't make that sound at all. I like that you can put it back, though. Alright, so definitely it appears like inside here some things did not go as planned. Oh, what am I doing picking up money? That's your job, lucky one. Deactivated Death Knights. Ooh. This looks like... Does this not look like an odd feature? Oh, never mind. There's one right next to it. We're good. I was like, there's like one doorway here. No, there's a couple. All right, well, let's go up in the sad room, because I bet nothing bad will happen by going up here. Oh my god. That is lucky. An earthquake scroll. Oh shit, my thingy isn't running. I guess my camera might change positions, maybe? Yeah, it zoomed in a little bit. Surprise! So I guess that my... Well, that's interesting. I'll have to look into why that happens. Also, my shirt is orange on a green screen background, and the chroma keying sometimes thinks that I should be invisible. You know, right here. I haven't figured out why yet. Your favorite streamer? Wow, Skid. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is quite something. The reflection of the green color on my brightest shirt. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how green screens work. I just assume that it's a product of, like, my improvised crappy lighting. Oh, that's true. You do know how light works because of art. That is true. You win this round. What I need to do... I'm just going to turn it off and see how it looks. No, it's still... So, I guess maybe the orange shirt isn't a streaming shirt anymore. Well, that's fine. I only put it on tonight because I fucking made a disgusting, atrocious mess of the shirt that I was wearing.
This must be where the Death Knights are. Now, this must be the heart of the Immaculate's operation. Lucky find!
Boy, they sure were fucking around with Tenebrium, weren't they?
Nothing but rubbish.
Don't call Tenebrium rubbish. Put on a green shirt? You know what? I do not own any green shirts. Yeah, trust me. I believe you. I fully believe you. I just don't think I can fix it at this current point in time, so... My shoulder is just going to look slightly invisible, and we're all just going to have to deal with that. Yeah. I'm already incredibly late. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that I personally can't help but notice, because even though I'm an amateur scrub, I'm like, I'm trying. An effort is being made.
I see these little meetings
Hi.
are becoming something of a habit, sorts of.
Favorite. Wow.
I believe that theory of mine holds water after all. Do you feel it? The links between us growing stronger. It's as though we stand at opposite ends of history, and the space between is rapidly falling away. But you're not alone, are you?
What? I can't...
No. Who
can't see.
else have we lurking about the place? I'd like to have a word with you all at once.
What? Who else have we lurking? What?
Ha! I assure you, nothing I've done requires forgiveness. Nor anything you've done, Source Hunter.
Stealth through this, she teleports the rest of your party. But how?
You may be loath to
And
admit
why?
it, but I believe our approach to certain uncomfortable matters is similar. Blood spills at my behest, if and only if it serves the greater purpose.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I am discounting the fact that I know that there is a way for me to create 10 rounds of invisibility, which, like, sure, that may be the optimum way to deal with the Death Knights, is just like, fuck you, I'm invisible, ha ha ha, get wrecked. Like, I could have done that, I suppose, but I don't know. I also did not want to send one person back here knowing I cannot teleport the rest of my group to them. And I don't think I have the ability to make 4 people invisible for 10 rounds. Although, I mean, once you know that there's no danger... Yeah, you can port the rest of the party to that portal, which I guess... would I mean, yeah, they don't need to, though. Like, of course that's the way that works. It's not that unobvious. But you don't need to. I don't know. That just seems. I feel like I spent only a little bit more time with my solution to not have to waste the time of teleporting the rest of you to catch up. And that still doesn't get you past the last Death Knight. You still have to go fight those guys and then loop around to the backside through all the traps and all the bullshit. It's just like, it wasn't all that much more difficult to just have the party trek behind one of the Death Knights unseen around their patrolling. But if you know what's coming up, then it's obvious. Of course, you would just stealth one person and teleport into the portal, but nope.
Let me paint you a picture, Source Hunter. Imagine a world without war, without death, without sorrow, fear, or struggle. A world in which all of us, humans and orcs, imps and goblins, demons and gods, are as one, separated neither by body nor by soul.
Yeah, see, I figured you probably did something incredibly overcomplicated like that in order to finagle your way through the puzzle. But if you just have your group trace around behind a Pat, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. I think there are definitely ways to overthink that scenario, but just sneaking behind and being uncaught without stealthing is not too terribly challenging. And I feel like is the first instinctual solution that you would arrive at. You got busted too many times. Yeah, I know. I got busted like half a dozen times too. I guess my patience is just a tiny bit. My patience jar is just a little bit bigger. I can put a couple of extra attempts in it before it bursts. But honestly, if you way overhyped these mines. Like 4 monsters that are invulnerable and pat and have obvious sight lines that you just have to avoid. That's your big complaint with this dungeon. Because like that was not even remotely a struggle. I mean, I yeah, sure, I'm not done yet.
It will be done, Source Hunter. That will be our new world, our new reality. The Void has been inching toward Rivellon for eons, eager to reunite us in the single awareness that once was. It is a beautiful purpose. The greatest that has or ever will be.
All right.
Why? The same reason anyone would care to create a soldier so powerful that none could defeat it. A war is coming, Source Hunter. The final war.
Cool.
My preparations are already bearing fruit. And soon enough, the first strike will fall. The end will come swiftly, painlessly, like an executioner's blade upon the neck. Only those who squirm feel it.
Evil villain monologuing about how great her plans are.
Those first nights
just don't care.
were mere prototypes.
I just don't care.
But not imbued with half the power of mind.
Uh-huh.
Cast in such terrible terms. Death Knight, Dread Lord, Blood Devil.
Uh-huh.
In fact, as I bring them to life, I see only angels of mercy.
Cool.
My knights are growing in number and strength, forged of tenebrium, born of blood stone. They will march Rivellon toward her ultimate fate. Very good, Source Hunter. While you've been using Starstones to leap through portals on your shelter plane, I've been using Bloodstones to craft a reality of my own here in Rivellon.
Uh-huh.
These are my children, you see. Born not only of the blood of the sacrificed, but of my own blood as well. Thus imbued, my knights will march where I ask them to march.
The only reason I'm still talking to you is because I have no other choices. So can we pick up the pace a little bit?
How far is it from here to your shelter plane, incidentally? Perhaps as close as the zap of a special stone. from what I've heard.
This is the dumb. I would literally never. She's still triple question mark level. What is this line even supposed to mean?
Still, you misunderstand me, Source Hunter. I crave no cries of terror, only peaceful silence.
Yeah, me too. Your silence.
My army
Forever.
is nearly ready. Since you've come so far, perhaps you'd like to see the culmination of my Immaculate's efforts.
Great.
Maybe then you'll understand the fruitlessness of this war you're waging upon the inevitable. Come your grave. A prettier casket I can't give you.
Just leave.
Without a way to make them vulnerable, we stand no chance against these monstrosities.
We can't fight them, but perhaps we can outrun them.
Yeah, okay, great. This will be a lot of fun. And I will definitely enjoy it. Why did she cave this place in? Oh, wait, log updated again? Oh yeah, an earthquake. Fun. I want to know what book this is. Oh yeah, there's just a... Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh wait, Drexus died! Oh shit! Because of the earthquake. Oh, but I had a plan for him. Fuck. Alright, well, the earthquake is a real big fucking bummer. And I don't really... Alright, hold on. Bear with me here. I didn't know that she was going to destroy this mine. I thought I had time. So, I apologize.
It doesn't seem to work here.
Oh, that's right. We can't teleport. Wait, how can you teleport to the... You can't teleport.
It doesn't seem to work.
How the fuck? How is this even here? You know what? Doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. Maybe the portals are different than Rift Travel, even though all of the Rift Travel locations are portals. Yeah, that makes sense. They're different, though. Definitely different. Whew. Barely snuck by that lad. Alright. Can I teleport with this? See, that seems dumb to me. Like, maybe it's just me, but if Rift Travel doesn't work, why do the portals work? Isn't it the same principle? I don't know. Call me crazy. Alright, I'll let this dumbass fucking goblin out. I don't know that I'm a super huge fan of this plan, but I really want to push that plunger and blow this place up, so... Yeah, just call me Sir Crazy Bearing. Oh, wait, he wants to fight me? Bruh. Bruh. I freed you. Hold on. Well. See, because now what I'm thinking about doing is teleporting this guy out. How much HP do you have? 306? You could probably survive a teleport spell. And then just fucking pushing the plunger. I'm actually gonna try that and see what happens. God damn it. I was afraid that they might try to go the wrong way. And I was going back to check their pathing. I was just too slow. Come over here. There's a known, dangerous, unkillable monstrosity. Quick, let's run right in line of sight. It'll be fine. Turned around there for a second. All right, Jayon. What? What? Why? Why invalid target? Why not valid target?
Release us, you filth! Curses! Strike you down
I just want to blow you guys up.
filthy humans! Release us or risk Sadakandras' wrath!
Why are you such a shithead?
Vile human scum! Sadakandras will hear. Say your hellos while you can, filth. For soon
Did I already go through? Oops. Did I already go through all this dialogue?
vile human that does
Oh.
not matter, little louse.
All humans will suffer the
humans
wrath.
will suffer the wrath of the totems.
All right. Well, you know, Drexus. Oh boy. I really just want the experience
By the
for you.
totems, this is a disgrace.
I'd let the fucking earthquake kill you guys, but I want the experience, and I want to save this little imp over here. Even though I fucking hate the imps in this game, it just feels like an innocent that I don't want to.
Release us,
That just
you
seems
filth.
like
Curses of the spirits
an untimely
strike
demise
you
seems
down.
so unfitting. So.
Filthy humans.
A new save for all the bullshit I'm gonna do tonight.
Risk Sadakandras' wrath.
You know what? This still didn't provide quite the vantage point that I was hoping for. Somehow, I was like, alright, I'll adjust my positioning. And I still managed to fuck it up. He's covering this entire doorway? What a shitlord. What a fucking goblin. Just a fucking goblin-ass thing to do. I cannot believe I can't get that last guy. You know what? Fuck it. Kill this guy. He's angered me now. So I'm just gonna obliterate him before he has a chance to do anything. Or I'll leave him with 1 HP. 9. He's 9 hit points. I'm literally out of things to use on him. None of this shit will reach and or do damage. Awesome. You love to see it. I could cast Thunder Jump on him, but I'm pretty sure I'd just be in the poison with him then. So instead, will this reach? No. Fine, just cast it through these guys. I honestly don't give a single shit. Oh, I got my turn before he did? I didn't think I was going to. Well, let's just drop a rock on his dumb ass. Here you go, bud. Fuck you. Oh, his head? Ooh. Do I want that? I feel like that's not really a thing that I want.
No venom can pierce these veins.
Worth it. Boy, I sure have made a mess for myself here, didn't I? Maybe that poisoner I wasn't... I kind of thought that guy might survive, like, more than literally 1 round. And, like, immediately turning them into fucking popsicles is maybe not the smartest thing that I've ever done as well. It's alright. More ice. I'm just gonna have to trust that you'll take care of things. I don't remember if my spider is immune to being poisoned or not. It probably isn't, but... There, now you have a spider friend to help you. It's not poisoned yet. Oh, a firestorm grenade. No, don't walk all the way over there. Alright, just kill this thing. Nice. Damn, I almost had that thing. Just need a window to shoot through here, Jahan. There we go. Got him. Fun encounter game. How did you enjoy placing it in front of me only to get fucking decimated? Alright, I really wish I could zap this guy. This poison cloud, though. Okay, lesson learned. Don't put a poison cloud between me and a room that has a very small entrance. I need to get some additional movement for myself because holy shit, I go slow. Let's not hit the firestorm grenade if we could. Shielded. And blessed. Well, rip all of your action points. Oh man, that guy was buffing himself like, okay, now it's my turn. I got this. Fucking deleted. Fucking deleted that guy. So what am I supposed to do with this fucking head? Lawrence will be pleased. I don't want to please Lawrence. He's a bad guy. Oh god. This deposit is very hard to click on. Let's talk to this little imp boy. What's up, dude?
Goodness gracious me! You made quicker work of those goblins than I make of my mother's famous cherry pie. Can't say I quite fancy the ingredients you've strewn all over the place, though. Not very appetizing in the least. He's cowering in a corner, hoping the human slavers will put the goblins to work before they get so bored they cut his ears off for sport. Goblins, hissing ninny hammers, the lot of them. Serves me right, for being such a great big heap of butterfingers, though. I was helping a lady create those blood devils out there, you see, but I dropped one of her bloodstones right into a particularly spiky bit of tenebrium.
Oops.
Crack goes the stone and crack goes my silly old skull. Next thing I know, I wake up among one-eyed freaks smacking their lips and hissing obscenities as they glare at me. Gave me more goosebumps than a flock of geese in winter. Gladly I'll correct you, for I am not responsible. I'm merely, how should I put it, co-responsible. If a slave can really be held accountable for his mistress's doings, that is. That's right. I am here, wholly against my will, dragged all the way from Heiberheim to serve the lady in red. Not my fault that I really, Really enjoy the work I'm forced to do? Completely averse to my own wishes, is it? Merely a happy coincidence, that.
Uh-huh.
Useful? Let me think. 1, don't go near them, because they'll kill you in the blink of an eye.
Wow.
2, don't let them see you, because there's that blink again. 3, don't even think you can defeat them, because, well, you get my drift. Luckily, their tread is so heavy, it conveniently gives them away. So just wait for the shakes to subside and you're free to sneak past. Easy peasy.
Yeah, easy peasy. No need to overcomplicate it. No need to teleport around like a weirdo.
The one who dresses in vanilla, who'd you think? What? You really don't know her? I thought she was as famous among humans as Zigzags is amongst imps. They call her... Oh, what was it? The Channel or something? Or Canal? No, the Conduit. That's it. Lovely girl if you're into blood devils and the like. She has a whole smithy altar ritual thingy a bit further down the mine. Wish I was there, creating lovely old blood devils. Imps don't thrive in cells, you know. They go mad. Oh, never mind Heiberheim. You don't want to go there. So cold, you need to build a fire just to pee. If you want to avoid embarrassing accidents, that is. We Red Imps work there for the King of the Realm, the mighty Boreas.
Not anymore.
Jonesy and the Lady in Red. Talk about star stones all day. Takes all kinds, eh? Long story short, she fancied an imp worker, so Mittix, that's me, was given to her as a present. Kind of a letdown, really. They didn't even tie a bow around my head or anything. Jolly Rogers on a sling, are you serious? Yes, I would love to go. To meet the great Zigzags. What an honor. End of time, you say? How exotic. See you there, oh saviour of imps. I'll go ahead and prepare a nice pot of tea for the lot of us once I arrive.
Great. Bye. Honestly, don't really know if it was worth it, but I'm going to go push this lever now. You can fucking bet I'm going to go push that lever. I have been restraining myself for far too long. I must push the lever. Perfect. Yeah, that's what your haste gets you. You monster. What do you usually do? Just blow the room up like a terrible person? Boy, this sure did make a big explosion, didn't it? You just ignore it? But it's experience. Well, that didn't really clear a path in exactly the way that I was expecting, but... Boy, that place really gets fucking wrecked, doesn't it? I've never talked to that imp. How many times have you played this game again? Just for everybody's convenience. Ah, yes. Oops. Sorry. So I just made a bunch of bad noise. 3 times through this video game. Not once making a different decision with respect to that particular character. How creative. Do I feel enriched after my conversation? No, but I feel like a fucking hero. I slaughtered some shitty goblins and saved an imp that I don't care about. Heroism accomplished. Wow. Oh, what? I tried this one thing and it didn't work? Well, guess there's nothing else to do. truly nothing else to be done here. Might as well leave.
The heavy door, the room grows as you speak low.
Time to get my new randomly generated loot. Is everybody excited? Oh man, I mean, not gonna get that earthquake scroll. Boy, that earthquake scroll ended up being a bit of a spoiler, didn't it?
Dark armor. Tenebrium. This must Sigurd's beard. What a fight.
This must be the heart of the Immaculate's operation.
Ah, no lucky find this time. Oh, back up, Wolfriff. Don't get too close, bud.
I see
There
these
we go.
little meetings are between
Blah 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 blah.
I can't give you.
Death Knight. Without a way to make you vulnerable, we stand no chance against these monstrosities.
Okay, I'm the
We
furthest
can't
one
fight
back.
them,
Good.
but perhaps we can outrun them.
Dude, I would love for me to outrun these chumps. I got bad news for you, bud. That's not gonna work out so hot for you. So we need an alternative. They don't appear to have been charmed. Time to go. The unfortunate thing right now is the fact that you are apparently not going to get a turn prior to them getting a turn and completely fucking ruining your day. Which is not good. What does my, Oh, you know what? That's probably not even far enough across, is it? Alright, decoy has been summoned. Oh, these are pretty slow.
Valiant dash.
Feeling hot under the collar.
God damn it. Oh, what? He still got an attack of opportunity off of that? That's bullshit. You know what? I think we're just gonna make this nice and quick. Oh shit, or not. Boy, that does not explode in very big of an area at all, does it? Alright, new plan. These boxes are very much in my way. You know, but now that I think about it, I don't know that I really want to fucking, like, blow this shit up. Can I just get here? No. Alright. Sad about, like, all of... Oh, he used Smelted Volume 6! Volume 6, though. Worth it. Maybe if I just get around the corner, that'll be enough. Pretty far away from it. Oh, they're still coming. Fuck. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Where's my... Didn't I have the scroll back on here? They're still coming. These guys don't move nearly as fast as the other ones did. Sorry about the burning. I don't think I did a very good job of clearing out the path that I need to go through there. Fortunately. Probably should have fired it more. That's a pretty sturdy table. A mushroom? Wait, I still can't get through? Or maybe you're just slow. Oh, because you're oiled. Ah. Oh! How did you get through that gap? How did you do that? Crystal Chronicles? I don't know. To walk through that gap, right? I don't know. I've never played it before. And I know very little about it. Boy, I sure hope this portal looking thing is a portal. Oh no, the wall's gone. Well, I guess you could literally just like take your time and go through all of the barrels and shit. These guys are chumps. I didn't realize they were gonna run like they had fucking teenage girls draped around their legs like they're teenage heartthrobs. Yeah, I mean, like, I would have looted way more than just an orange if I would have known that they were gonna just, like, lollygag through the hallway there. Of course it takes 9 and I have 8. That's so like me. Quick, Shayla, Block their path. Aha! They can never chase through that. The fiends. Alright, click it.
Quick you'll go, and fast you'll fly. When Mirror's wing will o'ersweep you, then the next room well will keep you. Quick you'll go, and fast you'll fly.
Wait.
Where your land's for you to choose. Graves or books, your choice will be. Spirits, papers, all for thee. Where your land's for you to choose.
I don't want to choose.
A hurried choice is never wisest. Considerations will behove you. The crypt or library both may move you. A hurried choice is never wisest.
I did hear that basically it's the multiplayer Final Fantasy game that isn't an MMO, is my understanding. That's all I know about it. Oh. Where's that? Where'd that go? Ah. We shall let fate decide. Whoop. All right, it went over there. Hold on. All right, we shall let fate decide. Heads or tails? It's heads. We're going to the library.
The library, you say? Hurrah! Countless books within your reach. What will you learn? What will they teach? The library, you say? Hurrah!
Where are we?
From the looks of it, we're still in the underground temple.
Yeah.
I wish it was the woods we were in.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that wasn't... Whoa. Oh. Oh, no. Hey, man, I just flipped the coin. I just flipped the coin and told you what it said. Heads was always going to be 1, tails was always going to be 2. I was just curious what you guys thought it was. Alright, well, this looks like it sucks. Aw, that's just a fucking lot of lava. Oh, okay, good, good. Uh-huh. And fireballs. Just gonna save in a new spot because I don't know if this is timed. I can't tell, and it might be, and that's... Alright, you know what? That's fine. I want to be on fire. In fact, I like being on fire. It's preferable. Not being on fire, lame. Being on fire, super rad. Yo, some legendary shit. Boy, this place looks like shit. It's the worst library I've ever seen. No way can I interact with this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe that I can interact with this bookshelf. There's no way. Yeah, that's lava. Because of course it is. Because of course it is. It just burns a lot. Well, we're gonna have our boy here try to cheat the system. Yep. Alright, there was nothing. Very worth it. That was funny? Was it? Was it funny because I knew what was gonna happen and I fucking did it anyway? Or was it funny for some other reason? I'm just curious. Oh, I know. I mean, I had to know. I guess we're clicking on the mirror again. Teleport dungeons.
My heart does leap. To the crypt I'm glad to bring you, or the High Priest's office, if it please you. Traveler, my heart does leap.
I'll take the crypt.
Away, away, we fly away. To the crypt where ghosts lie sleeping. To the crypt with corpses weeping. Away, away, we fly away.
Now where the fuck am I? I'm in the crypt. I think this is how we get out, which is why I went to the crypt first. But I figured the next mirror that I found... Oh, there's already a mirror here?
You want to fly? You want to wing? Just say the words, I'll heed your call. The library? The entrance hall? You want to fly? You want to wing?
God, the mirrors don't need to talk to me. There can just be dialogue.
Wolgraff spotted something.
Oh, I don't want to dig these up, Wolgriff. No. No, I don't... Oh, more fireballs. Hold on. Let's just read the plaque. Astarte's servant, Cardinal Montrek, rests here. Into the source he has returned. It must talk. Blessed is she who blesses us, Cardinal. Julian rests here. Into the source she's returned. The tomb of the unholy. Into the source even they have returned. Ooh.
These crypts, endeavor to worship or endeavor to depart.
Yeah?
Goddess, greetings, wanderer. What brings you to this house of the goddess during
He has
these
67
troubled
golden
times?
cheese.
A what? No, certainly not. I serve Astarte, our great goddess. A bishop of the source am I, in life and in death.
Oh man, it's almost like we don't have the whole picture. Who could have guessed?
Your ears and tie your black tongue. A source hunter, you say? And what does your mission entail exactly? Chasing down the ill and wounded, healed by source and executing them?
Source is tainted. It is a power of chaos and darkness.
Well, that's impossible. Absurd. Our Astarte is the great bringer of light, of order, of healing. No, I don't know what strange land you are from, wanderer, or why you've come to her temple to spread such lies and gossip, but I think it best if you take your blasphemy elsewhere.
Uh-huh.
The goddess's home, of course, her house of worship. Here she'll return when she's finished her great work. Yes, when she returns, she'll rejoin her beloved and loving flock here in this very temple.
Alright, take your gold and your cheese and get out of here, you old rusty bastard. Wow, what a twist. We didn't know something about the game that was happening. Wow. How utterly surprising. Not at all predictable. I'm gonna dig him up. I don't care. Alright, I care now. I suppose. Man. Now we have to do the dialogue with gold Goldie McCheeserson again. God damn it. That's what I get for mocking the story. You mean the same generic fantasy story that I've been reading since kindergarten? Is that the story you're referring to? Oh no, heaven forbid I mock it. How dare I mock it? What a terrible person I am. It's truly criminal what I've done.
Traveler, my heart does leap. Away, away.
Just an embittered old man. Well, you got that right. Unable to enjoy things now. See, that's not true. I truly and deeply love the Yakuza games that we've been playing. I mean, all I'm saying is the things that I have praised about this game have never been the story. If you think about it, anything that I've commented on and said that I enjoyed, which is a fair amount of the game, to be fair, it's literally never once been the story.
Hello, goddess. Greetings.
Oops. Yeah, that's the beauty of it, Slimmy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. The story is better told through the smaller adventure arcs that are happening around the characters, not the larger narrative they're trying to provide. The larger narrative is just so dangerously overdone. I don't need to. Sure, but I want to. Just like I want to fucking dig this grave up, so I'm going to. Oh, it explodes. Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought it was lava. I didn't look close enough last time. Well, that's why I saved anyway. Like, I know I don't need to. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I feel like this game had a ton of potential to be something really unique and creative and interesting. And I think it falls into the exact trappings of things that have come before it. And I just find that disappointing. Like, I don't think it's wrong for me to say that that's disappointing. Yeah, I figured that one probably exploded too. The one on the end, though, probably doesn't? Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't like how close it is to the lava. Nope, it still explodes. Alright, cool. Let's just... It's just, I don't know. I guess I don't know how to quite put it into words. Maybe that's what it was sold as. Maybe I'm not considering the conditions that it came up in, because, like, yeah, like, I know it's a Kickstarted game, but I don't know what it was. Was it Kickstarted to be like, hey guys, here's another newer version of this thing that you've had before and already played, but it's new and shining, so you should back it. Because, I mean, if that's the pretense and the context for the game being made, like, I mean, I guess some people probably wanted it real bad. Isn't that literally every game at this point? No. No, it's not. No, have you played an indie game before? Like, I get the idea that it does count as an indie game. And like I said, there's a lot of really remarkable things about this game. But I think a lack of development experience shows in a few aspects of the game. How many original ideas are there? I mean, when you're building out your own fantasy setting, like this is my problem. This is my problem. I love the world building that they've done. I think that the source is an interesting concept. I mean, sure, like magic bad has been done before, and necromancy bad has been done before, but they've got their own little spin and twist on it, and that's kind of cool. So that's commendable. They've got a whole world, you know, unique cities, these characters that are interesting characters that are players in this larger narrative. But then the larger narrative falls back on tried and true tropes that I find particularly boring. I do not like mysterious background, led down one specific path, doesn't see the other side of the story until partway through the game, finds out that it's more complex than it is, and ultimately has to make a difficult choice. Like, I just don't like that narrative path. I have seen it done enough times that I don't think that there's much to be gained by doing that again. Especially with all of the work that went into all of the other things that are unique to this game and this game's setting. Like, it has a whole subworld of elemental seasons, and we get to see one in the form of Hyberheim. That's cool. There's like, you know, seasonal elemental worlds, each like led by a lord of that element and tied to like that season. I like that. That's cool. There's a cool groundwork here, and I like the way things are interwoven together. I just don't like the needle that's weaving them, because I think the needle that's weaving them is just okay. And I don't like playing a role-playing, well, and this is probably just my personal bias, but I don't like playing a role-playing game where I then have to look back on all the stuff I did in the early game and was like, wow, I was kind of a shithead, wasn't I? The story is set between two of their other games. I mean, I don't care. That doesn't have anything to do with what I said. That doesn't change the fact that the narrative style that they chose is to obfuscate the player's past and force them down a road that kind of clearly only paints one side of a picture. And it's just kind of obvious that you're only getting the one side. No, I only slightly disagree with that sentiment. Like, yes, it is similar. There can, like, I'm not talking about the initial premise. I'm not talking about, like, the mysterious background and not knowing where you come from, and that's not the thing that I have the biggest problem with. The thing that I have the biggest problem with is the way that we're forced to go around revealing it slowly, methodically, ploddingly. Like, I'm almost 80 hours into this video game, and we haven't finished this fucking tapestry yet. And each time, it gets less and less interesting because it becomes more and more predictable. If we had to plug one hole into the tapestry, all right, now we're talking. But this methodical march at a plodding pace through to get to the actual meat of the game is just, I just can't. No, I don't think so. No, I think you're misunderstanding my point. My point is, I think the pacing sucks. That's what I'm getting at. I think the pacing of this narrative style sucks. I don't think it lends itself to interesting long-form gameplay. I would much rather be where I am right now at the 20-hour mark than at the 80-hour mark. It's so slow.
You want to fly? You want to wing? Just say the words. I'll away.
So what's
away
the
with
entrance
fly.
hall? Oh, okay. This is another spot. I think Tales games are slow and boring too. But they have distinguishable acts. Like, do you see how so far we're basically still in Act 1 of the game? Like, by the 100-hour mark in Vesperia, which is the longest Tales game, I've already been through 2 acts of the story and am in the 3rd. This is Act 2? Really? Brachus Rex is the end of Act 1. Hard disagree. Hard disagree.
I just need a tiny sip.
Generally when you're talking about a story structure, Leo, it's 3. We're talking about a generic way to define story structure, not like a literal like chapter or act based system. We're just talking about story structure. Act 1 is the establishment of the plot and the characters and leads up to some confrontation that propels you into Act 2, which is where you have the climb up. Yeah, it's generally 3. So she's saying we're in Act 2 of 3 acts. But no, it's not. It's not. No, there's no strict divisions like that. But I think that the thing you have to understand is that, like, wait, you were saying Act 2 of game acts, not story acts? It's not literally divided into acts, though, so I don't know how you can take each area as you go as an act. No, but that's not, I mean, that is a way to divide and segment the game, but it's not the way that you would talk about a narrative. Like, that's not making a distinction. That's like meaningful, I guess. It's not as cut and dry as that, though. Like, you're there. This is what I'm trying to establish. I mean, that's how you can look at it. I'm not saying you can't do that. What? Really? Because I opened it? There isn't even any lava. Yeah, which is not quite true, exactly. There's a little bit more narratively going on where Act 1 kind of extends a little bit through World 1 into kind of like the beginning of World 2, and then World 2 Act 2 kind of extends through all the rest of World 2, kind of into the beginning of World 3, and then after some stuff happens in World 3, the final act is very much designed to be, you know, the climax of the conflict with X-Death in the void. Oh yeah, I mean, and that's not to say that the easiest way to communicate how far you are in a game is its narrative acts. But what I'm talking about is the fact that if I'm talking about the pacing of a game not being frustrating or feeling like it takes too long, then I'm absolutely referring to the story pacing, not the world design and how much stuff is in each area, etc., etc. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I'm using the term acts when I'm talking about the pacing. Act 1 in this game is not just Cyseal, and it is very fucking long, and I do not care for it. Wait, what? Why are we dying? Well, I'm gonna have to... I... Yeah, unfortunately... Am I standing? Is it this ground?
Does anybody else smell smoke?
What the fuck is going on? All right, clearly there's more to this little spot than what they decided to make visible to the character or to the player. Like I don't have a debuff or like anything indicating that I will just expire if I stand there too long. I'm not taking any gradual damage or anything. That's fucking stupid. Anyway. I mean, but again, that's not what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about narrative pacing, not how long the player wastes time. Narrative pacing, as in the amount of time that it takes to the amount, or I guess, not the amount of time. Because pacing isn't about time. If this game had 80 hours worth of things that were interesting as I was progressing through the different acts of the game, I would not have as much to complain about. The problem is a fair amount of the dialogue and progression of the story could be told in a shorter and more a more concise manner. That is the thing that I struggle with this game in particular, is that it very much feels like it's plodding along, more or less for the sake of plodding along. Okay, so I was testing something there as I was babbling too. I was trying to figure out if maybe I was running out of time in this place, and that's why people were dying. But no, it's literally just this floor. For whatever reason, this floor is apparently too hot to stand on. Like lava, but not quite like lava, but sort of like lava. Which, again, dumb. But I have a plan. Get it, bud. Easy. Good job, Wolgriff. So I guess I have to be aware of any ground that looks like that now. I just thought it looked like cracked dirt or earth. Not, you know, don't stand on this or you'll fucking die ground. It looks like there might be more of it up here. I already wasted the resurrection scroll, so I should save again. Oh, where does this go? Oh, there's another mirror right there. Okay, so... Okay. I mean... This looks like the only other area that I haven't been to. Oh, wait, there's a whole... There's a whole other path down there. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. And by everybody, I mean Wolgriff. Let's go, bud. You're gonna need those winged feet and those fast feet to get you through this. Yeah, there's like a whole other fucking path down here. Where does that go? Oh, there's a mirror down there. But it's a hot burny place. I don't much care for this. Sure. I don't know if it's time-based or what. Time to go. Oh, I used the wrong thing. Oh, God. Is this a safe spot? Oh boy, it doesn't look like there's another one. This is. I could just chill here and wait for his shit to reset. That'd be cool. Alright, pace is almost up. Time to go, bud.
Soldier, soldier, burning bright, where will you go? What will you see? The gold within cannot be reached.
No.
My paths have all been mangled, breached. The gold within cannot be reached.
Shit. Oops.
Doesn't seem to work here.
Oh, that's right, it doesn't. Well, hopefully you don't die in the next couple seconds. The gold within cannot be reached. You're almost there, bud. Keep it up. Nice. I don't know what the sun above means. Maybe that's the only way to go? I'd have expected the giant blue bubble would be the place to go. Did I make a save there? Right before I left. I'm gonna probably make a new save before I... Because if I don't, I'm very curious about that. Oh, I pushed the wrong button again. So I guess hustle up, everybody. Let's get across this shit to the stairs. No dilly-dallying. Or you guys could run around over there, I guess. Okay, so I can't get past this debris. What do you say?
A hurried choice is never wisest. Considerations will behove you. The crypto library both may move you. A hurried choice is never wisest.
Okay, so if I say the
Away,
crypt,
away, we fly.
wasn't it?
You want to fly? You want to wing?
Ah, shit.
Away, away.
No, it wasn't the crypt. It's the library that had the entrance to the other place.
A hurried choice is never wisest. Considerations will behove you. The crypto library both may move you. A hurried choice is never wisest.
What the hell is this?
Away, away, we fly.
Hold on a second. Oh, good. We're on fire. Love it. What the hell was that little spot? Oh, well, what have I done? Where am I? Gotta go this way. Who the f- Why is this a walkable area? Probably like some fucking treasure back there. Not worth it. Not worth it. I want to go here. To that sad glowing place. Please, annoying mirror, take me to the sad glowing place. Didn't I just repair these? Or is that on an old save?
Traveler, my heart does leap away, away.
All right. Somebody really needed to tell the people of the old times that they didn't need so many bosses.
Does anybody else smell smoke? My flesh melts before my eyes!
You'll be fine. Big babies.
Vitality restored.
Just a small amount of fire. How did you... You know what? I don't care. I don't even want to know. See how well everybody heals back up. Pretty close. Good enough. Moving on.
My flesh melts before my eyes.
Ah, yes, of course. More fire. I love this. This is so great.
A pocket of serenity in the midst of such chaos.
This room must be woven with powerful protective magic.
Wow, thanks, me.
Scepter of Command. What do you think it's for?
From the look of these blueprints, it's got something to do with Death Knights. Perhaps there's a way to handle them yet.
too much to carry. You've got some ore somewhere in here. I know you do. Where is it? There it is. To the homestead. Ah, you're fine. Continue grabbing things, pack mule. Is that all they have to say about this?
A blueprint for a so-called scepter of command.
It's Arhu.
There may be a way to handle these Death Knights yet.
And probably, what's her name? And if I'll be darned that that isn't a Sid character that we just haven't met yet. We've seen that symbol before. A way to handle the Death Knights. But we did already know that. Boy, whoever left here just really liked writing shit down. Summoned, armored, undead, decapitators. Spellbook? Leandra's spell. Oh. Darkly glowing in feather light, this parchment feels deceptively easy to lose or mishandle, almost as though whoever wrote it wanted it to be lost. Huh. Lab notes.
Treasure!
Log updated. I need to find Leandra's blood to activate it. Ooh. Alright. I'll be honest. Not thrilled about the notion. I would assume that the only place that Leandra's blood exists is, you know, in Leandra's body. But I could be wrong. And I honestly hope I am. As taking her blood out of her body to use with this spell, probably not the easiest thing to do. Meteor grenade. 6 balls of fiery mayhem. Cool.
Bless the 7 I have restored.
Boring book. Cool shit that needs to get identified. Avatar of Fire skill book I don't need. You should probably read these books. In the earliest days of creation, first came the gods and next came the 7 races. These 2 classes of consciousness existed in harmony, but there was little communion between the 2. Then came Astarte, mother of the source, and through her great power the mundane was united with the divine. When man closes his eyes, he sees not only darkness and feels not only the constant pull of the void, He sees the love of the goddess, a gentle glow, and he feels how all of creation is bound beautifully together. As Astarte's power grew, so did its remarkable effect upon the inhabitants of our world. No longer could sickness and injury undo us. No sorcerers were capable of mending any harm that daily life might inflict upon us. Sorcerers, those who could commune with the goddess and thus guide the source, bless us with their gifts. It is through these holy souls that Astarte grants us her finest honors, and it is through them that she is honored. This temple, the greatest tribute to Astarte yet erected within Rivellon, serves as home to countless sorcerers who can study the great gifts of the goddess, then venture across the realm to spread her blessings. To lay eyes upon the goddess is to feel the greatest love of the divine, and hear our visions show us she to whom we owe all. We pay tribute to her for the gift of source, and she in turn provides. Here, goblin and orcish shamans join hands with elvish and human sorcerers, bent in service of the goddess and in gratitude for her gifts. Astarte, mother of all, may she thrive 1,000 years. Well, I got bad news for the person who wrote these books. It's not looking like people very much remember her super well. Oh shit. That was the Lore Master 4. I don't have Lore Master 4 yet. Volume 1. The seven gods were still young when they decided that each of them should have their own race to guide through the eternal flow of time, and thus it happened that Ralik, the most powerful of all gods, became the patron of the humans. The Burly Duna created the dwarves in his own likeness, and even lived alongside them in the mountainous caverns. Sandilius, the poet, went into the woods and created the elves. No shit. He blessed them with near immortality and wisdom. The reptile goddess Zorstissa wished to command a proud warrior race, and thus she created the lizard people, fierce fighters from the wastelands. The god Froggear, renowned for his brutality and violence, created the orcs and enslaved them for more than 300 years before he left Rivellon. Nice guy. Zanteza, the goddess of mirth and laughter, wanted an intelligent race versed in the arts of magic around her. She created the imps, who were talented magicians and engineers. The goddess Amadia was an outsider preferring to live in complete solitude. As the centuries passed, the 6 races spread over the continent. So the 7 gods didn't each decide that they should have their own race. 6 of the 7 gods decided they should each have their own race. And the last one was like, nah, I'm good. As this spread over the continent one day, Amadia's dalliance with a wizard resulted in the birth of several demigods. Oops! She granted her lover immortality and decided that she would act as the patron mother of the wizards. Although wizards are not considered as a separate race, they had their own goddess to whom they patroned. But no comment on who that is or... Alright, well, that's fine. I didn't care anyway. What is this? Water.
As good as a new penny.
All right. So this letter is addressed to Leandra. After so long without hearing from you, I had feared the worst. You were so angry that night. I thought the fire in your eyes might scorch us. I would have deserved to burn on the pyre of your rage. Yes, a more fitting fate for my coward soul I could not have devised. When you slammed the door behind you, every candle in the cabin snuffed to smoke. Something died then. Something within me, within Ikara. You were gone, and we didn't know if or when we'd get you back. You must know how dearly, even then, you were wanted, how my heart sobbed, begging me to go after you. But I was stuck fast to where I stood for the life I had chosen, and 2 years passed this way. My arms began to forget the width of your waist. My fingers no longer itched to comb through your wild mess of hair. Then your letter. Of course I will meet you at the King Crab Inn. Of course I will. Z. Oh, this is just regular ass parchment. Well then, we can use that. Leandra, hosting your little pet has been a pure pleasure. What Evelyn lacks in subtlety, she certainly makes up for an utter disdain for her current position. Yes, I assure you, you've made her a very happy woman indeed. Her peeking over my shoulder has hardly helped my already fervent endeavor to raise Brachus ranks. My eagerness to find this Source King likely outweighs even your own. When next I write, I will have found him. Signed, Dr. Theleron Hashnator. Your Holiness, the conduit of the goddess, I have ever endeavored to follow the path you have laid out for me, your devotee. I have put aside all pleasures so that I might better pursue the one way, and it has been a great honor to serve as your trusted aide. Your Holiness, I was shaken when I discovered it was the counselor and not your devoted Evelyn you called to assist you in the King Crab Inn that night. Have I erred in some way? Have I proven myself less than faithful? What have I done to unearn your trust? Whatever wrongdoing I have committed, I will atone for it. Your devoted servant, Evelyn. She's dead now. Sister, it has been entirely too long, and strange whisperings from within the Goblin Highlands and the tribes of the East bode ill. I beseech you, please come home. Life has taken on a dreadful pallor in your absence, whereas my bright, bristling sister dashing here and there, gobbling up information like a spring caterpillar before its metamorphosis. I have done wrong by you, this I know, but it is time for us to put these past wrongs behind us. Accept my apology, dear Leandra, and let us move forward. I've heard disturbing news about a dangerous cult led by some or other madman called the Conduit. The forest creatures whisper dark tales of source and sacrifice. Come home, sister. If we are to face this potential threat, we'll need one another. You feel so distant. Your soul so far from my own. I want to make amends. Love.
Leandra's web weaves wider than I could have imagined.
This is no rogue witch. This is a conspiracy.
Very thoughtful commentary from the playable characters there. This is an adept skill. I might need better lore master. Alright, here's our lab notes. This diary contains several fragmented notes seemingly scribbled in distraction. Tenebrium stores located within Lacula mines, sufficient for all operations. Miners contained, devoted to conduits, should expedite the mining process. Imp has proven useful in development of prototype, but the result was far more dangerous and difficult to control than anticipated. Consider implementing failsafe. Power without loyalty is useless. The key is blood. Bloodstone and my own contribution of life make the resulting knights loyal to me in every way. Still, danger must be further mitigated. Have developed method to make knights vulnerable if it should become necessary to dismantle them. Spell and the blood suffice. First fully functioning prototype created a beauty to behold, totally loyal to me. Immaculates will oversee continued production of knights. I expect that soon my army will be ready to march. Yeah. Unfortunately for you, what you didn't realize is that your Immaculates are fucking morons and completely incompetent in every way. Blind with the butt of their mother, this spell revokes the blessing of invulnerability granted to the Death Knights. This incantation ought only to be used in the event that the Knights do somehow threaten the final Immaculate objective, as laid out by the Conduit herself.
Remarkable! With this spell and the so-called blood of the mother, those Death Knights would be at our mercy.
Yeah, that's...
Leandra won't stand a chance. This could all be over sooner than we'd thought.
That's entirely overly optimistic, but I'll let it slide. Alright, oops. Empty canister. Well, let's identify what we can. Tenebrium resistance. Bodybuilding. Okay. Come on, good rings. +1 intelligence. Yo ho ho. Okay. I don't know what the fuck to do with that. I'm just gonna send it to Jahan. I'll deal with it later. All right. All of the shitty books go into Evelyn's shitty backpack. Don't I already have one of those? Are you? Is this seriously gonna be? Of course it doesn't stack. We got another non-stacker. Love me my non-stackers. War Master 3 I can do. +2 con, +1 leadership. Yo. Okay. Okay. Wait, do I have 4 Lore Master? Oh, I have 4 Lore Master. Never mind, we good. Water absorption shield. Okay. Guess I'll send that to Jahan. What we got here? Ooh, +1 crafting, 78 HP, and a bunch of other stuff. Guess I'll send that to Jahan. Alright, this could be... One-handed, freezing sharp jawbone sword of the brute. 50% chance to set enraged. 25% chance to set chilled. And it's interesting, but not all that great. Evelyn. Put all these shitty old letters. Alright, this can stay here. This needs identified. +1 leadership, +71 HP. Summon Earth Elemental, muted status, level 15. Finally, a wand for me. It doesn't suck, and I just want to, like, use all the charges and trash it. +1 dexterity, +1 single-handed, +1 blacksmith. So close. So close. Yeah, I'm just going to send this belt down the line. I don't think I'm going to have anything that I want to do with that. Oh, wow, you got a mess in here. Crafting back. There. Ato. Skull. Jumbo Pearl. Okay, we got an int ring that also has some other cool shit on it. Let's go ahead and swap out that. Oh, this is tough. I guess I'll swap the resist ring, right? It would almost make sense to swap this one out because it's a lower level. Man, running across primary stat gear is just such a rarity for me in this game that I feel like I need to make the most out of it. Which means that, yeah, this is going to get passed on. Let's see, I know that I really need to replace that. I'm just going to do it. Win some, you lose some. Oh, I lose the +1 in dual wielding, but look at everything that I gain. Put that shit on. This is the homestead. Yeah, bodybuilding. What the hell am I gonna do with bodybuilding? Let's go to the homestead. What? You have an orange? Did I read this yet? Hey! Well, see, now I'm glad I stopped to pick this up. Oh shit, there's more stuff that needs. Oh my goodness. I'm so surprised. Alright. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah. The single-handed and the blacksmithing is a fucking terrible shame of a waste, but we're gonna swap it out. Send those to the homestead. Both of those have points of dexterity in it, so we're sending it on. And yeah, we're not making any use of that. Sending it on. This is gonna go in your special bag. Wrong special bag. There it is. There's your special bag. All your special stuff. All your shinies. Can we make use of this? If I sacrifice Constitution and a point and immunity to Petrified. You know what, I'm sending this back around. And yeah, you can't make use of this. To the homestead. Alright, we sent it back around. Because I think I just need to say goodbye to my Lore Master crutch that I've had since the beginning of the game. Right after I identify this thing that needs it. Put the book in the book bag. +1 bartering, +3 initiative? I'm gonna get rid of this level 2 ring that I've had since, like, basically the beginning of the game. And learn this thing that costs me 8 to use because I'm not an arrow thurge. Yeah, man. You know, if I'm gonna get rid of it, I could just as easily give this to Jahan. Couldn't I? What's he gonna do with the Blitzbolt ring, though? He already knows Blitzbolt. I want this on me because of the movement. I'm so slow. I'm so fucking slow. Yeah, the Blitzbolt is a total waste. And I don't know why... I've already complained about this, but... I don't know why they put abilities on items like that, which is a super cool idea, and I really like, except for the fact that they punish you for putting it on somebody who doesn't have the natural ability to use that thing. So it's like, well, what's the fucking point? I think I'm probably gonna swap this out too. Homestead. This does mean I really need to point in Lore Master now. At least one. Those boots, though. The shield is like whatever. I'm going to compare it to the other shields that we have in the spot that I definitely put it in. Oh, good. Yes, more Tenebrium ore that doesn't... More things that don't stack for some reason. I love it. 21%. 18%. Oh, but this says +2 con... Alright. These boots, though. Oh, the Lucky Charm. But if you were better at bartering and faster, I don't think that would be a bad thing. I mean, somebody else could be lucky. Right? Like, I was excited to find boots that seemed very good that had Lucky Charm on them, but... somebody else could be lucky. Oh, I don't think it's going to be me, though. Because I straight up cannot justify losing 2 initiative. Yeah, I think it's going to be Jahan. Because if I remember right, yeah, immunity to slow. Although, those are pretty old. I don't know, though. Immunity to slow is like... how do you even get rid of that? I just put these on, Jahan. Send these to them. How old are those? These aren't even that old. Yeah, alright. Homestead. Fine, I guess. I don't know, I'd say that worked out mostly good. Oops. Oh no, I clicked somewhere. Come back, come back. Oh, that's right. That's why Wolgriff's so fast. Got the +1 speed on his Winter Amulet. I don't know. I changed some things up. Maybe it's for the better. Maybe it's not. No real way to know. Did you gain like a bunch of HP from something? Or did you get hurt? Are you hurt? Where are you? Where are you?
Does anybody else smell smoke?
Oh, yeah. People ran through fire. It's like, how are you missing all this HP all of a sudden? You just ran off. Didn't listen to me when I told you to come back.
Water of life.
Well, that was a necessary outcome of adventuring this evening. Parsing through all that stuff that I got. Generally, I would say I feel kind of weird about how it turned out, but overall, I think it was for the better. I'm glad we took the time to find this little area down here. I'm still mad about that fucking dumbass die if you stand here too long floor. Also, it appears that's the only way to exit. Now that I've checked around in here, that's the only way to leave. Well then. Well, this will be fun. By fun, I mean, not really fun, but figure it out, I guess.
A hurried choice is never wisest. Considerations will be away.
Crypt, please.
You want to fly?
Entrance hall, please. Alright, here we go. Fun times ahead. Ooh, yay, the fun times. In the sad place with the hot floor.
Daemonic, more prey.
Alright. There's nothing. Wish me luck.
My flesh melts before my eyes.
Soldier, prepare.
Sun above. Nobody died. We did end up a little bit on fire, but could have been worse. Where the hell am I? Oh, portal to the mines. Okay. Well then. That certainly was the thing, what I did. We leveled up. Still only getting 3 ability points at level 15. Would 2 extra ability points help me right now? Extra attribute point. Let's see here. Morning person. %3 times man at arms extra vitality. That's 9%. It's almost 10%. Wow. Well, if you already have willpower 5, what the fuck is the point of wasting time on a... Like, 5 willpower gives you a ridiculous save chance on a lot of things, including muted. This is a weird trait. Or a talent. This is a weird talent to get. That's good. So it's either all skilled up, bigger and better, or I like this picture of health. The bonus vitality. About an extra 10%. If we did all skilled up, you've got 1, so it'd bring you back to 3 again. The problem with 3 is that it's a shitty number. Pretty much the only thing I could put it into is Lucky Charm. That I care about. Because the things that I want you to be good at are none of these. None of these. Lucky Charm and bartering. Those two. These are honestly in a pretty good spot. You've like got a generally decent chance to resist stuff and block things. And then these. I think I'm going to get bigger and better. And I'm going to give you another point of strength. Right now your base is 9 without the gear bonus. Nine, 5, 8, 7, 7, 6. That's what we're doing. I'm sticking to it. My God. Wolgriff, what happened to you, bud? Why is all your shit all over the place? Why did I do this to you? So he's 10, 9, 8. So he's 5, 10, 5, 6, 8, 9. I'm gonna give him bigger and better, but I'm gonna give him a point in Constitution. Let's see at 779,000. Oh my god. I have no hit points. Yeah. Let's get some hit points. There we go. 874 feels a little better. Ooh. Yikes. Alright, I saved points. I think explicitly so that I could put them into crafting. And both of those are from gear. One of those is base and one he's got from scientist. Those are both at 3. Those are good. This is great. Yep. Crafting. And, gosh. He already has bigger and better. Huh. Gosh, I don't know. I was thinking about magician, but I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's either that or all skilled up. And if he was all skilled up, we could put him into two-handed or just save him for all I care. Yeah, fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I should put him in two-handed. Or maybe just put it in blacksmithing? Repair your own items. The more you invest, the faster you'll work. Required to create and improve metal-enhanced weapons and armor. Yeah, I'll put it into this. I was thinking about putting it two-handed, but I don't even have him. He doesn't even have any staves in his inventory right now, so. And since he already has a black point in blacksmithing base before that, now he has 2. It's a shame because once again, I really wish that I could just like pop in here and take this point out of you. I know that telekinesis is from somewhere else, and that's not a big deal, and I'd love to get rid of Renegade, but this point in Charisma and this point in Blacksmithing I wish I had back. And I'd throw them at one of these. If I was, like, highly optimizing a character. Maybe someday. Kind of this ended up being a bit of a mess here, too. The fact that Wolgriff is proficient in 3 different types of weapons, it seems like overkill. Like, I should have just probably picked between bow and crossbow, or just left them all at 1. Because I'd have 4 extra points if I'd left them all at 1. But this single hand is coming from a piece of gear I put on, so that's not a big deal. But you know, if I had those 4 extra, I could put these up to 2 instead of having these up at 2. I feel like these weapon skills are, for what you have to invest in them, pretty small return on investment. Oh, wait, hold on. I need Lore Master. And I think I'm going to give myself bigger and better for an extra point in con. So that I have, like, a reasonable amount of hit points. I have no bonuses to these stats from any of my gear. Oh shit, this gives me +2 constitution. That'd be sick to use. It's got all these... Actually, these 2 wolf wands I have equipped are my last 2 wolf wands. I should probably bust out these regular ass elemental wands at some point. Anyway, I need to summon wolves, is what I'm saying. I need to summon more wolves. Okay. The mines have been destroyed. Lawrence will not welcome the news. Yeah, well. Boy, so if you just leave there without finding the stuff that you're supposed to find. Ugh. I don't know why I'm walking.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary. Be vigilant.
Be wary. Okay. Oh, there's the second book of the Immaculates that I was supposed to find and read. Alright, well, here goes nothing.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. Do a salutoin, hunter. What can I do for you? How goes search? Oh, I am ready to hang that, how you say, son of Lady Dog from highest branch.
Whoa! Divine. There's an even higher quality of stuff. Oh my god.
Good boy, aren't you, Alfie?
Ooh, this ring,
Slayer of
though.
mine. Oh, yes you are. Yes you are.
Oh. It's very expensive. It is vomit-inducingly expensive. I think I found this exact same belt.
The way the guards look at you, Alfie. Oh, they daren't attack a brigand, but you do.
Hmm. Maybe some room for growth there.
Doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
Well, that's not what I came here for anyway.
My story. I believe Lawrence, the leader of my... Lawrence knew that this or my son Sebi and I travel from up. My sweet... We help him in when his father died. There, I come to Silver Glen. I will do my best to give answer, Source Hunter. I have not find scrap of civilization among these apes. As for neighbors, well, may Zalmoxis strike him down, the murderer! Fa! I have no interest in those emasculates and their goddess. As Zalmoxis say in Book of Nothing Natural could cause such terrible disease at Mirta. A terrible disease.
I don't understand.
Hello again. Or you've probably noted, Ma's a bit in... My father was a good man. Equal in character to his wife. His death nearly destroyed us, man.
I think maybe she's just gonna be happy when... Let's just... Wait, who's that? Hello? Bodyguard. Oh. Let's just go talk to this piece of shit, Lawrence, and see what comes of the fact that I've got this head. Also, the mine is gone.
Come hither, sweetheart.
Hello again, Your Grace.
I like this guy.
Oh, I am not my only cause. What? The only brilliant solution you could come up with was to blow up the entire mine? Keep your filthy goblin's head. What use have I for such garbage now that the entire mine is in rubble? You've ruined each and all of us, you low-down, backbiting, rat-faced nincompoop. What'll I tell the men? Better yet, what'll you tell them? Oh, begone from my sight. Preposterous. What does that foreigner know about the affairs of silver? Get on with it, then. Those brutes, they haven't a useless stuff, my liege. Worse than, yes, a dreadful business, that. You see, my liege, had we known then what we... Ah, yes.
Yeah, so maybe I could have come back here prior to the mines being destroyed. and maybe gotten a reward, but I don't care. Oh, he's gone. Oh, no, there he is. I've already picked this spot. Oh. Fine. I was gonna take that thing he had. Alright, what else do I need to do? What's in the... Why is there still a yellow thing in the chapel basement? Does it think I don't know what's down there? I already clicked on this, didn't I? I guess because it wants me to end up here. It wants me to go into the temple, and it probably takes you right here on the map. But I feel like there's a couple of other things that I still have to do as well. Like, I haven't really explored this sandstormy place, even though I really don't want to. I'm going to. Oh, the Goblin Village is right there, too. And by right there, I mean... I guess I wasn't close enough. Troll King Cave entrance. How do I actually get to there? I guess I have to go through the desert then to get there. Which is just a shame. Oh, this isn't where I thought this would take me. Wasn't there a way up and out of this place? I thought there was like a ladder or something. Well, either way, this isn't what I was hoping for. What is the cathedral? Oh. Yeah, also not exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, I guess the trials are close enough. I just gotta loop around to get back to this little spot right here, right? Yeah.
Fiendish sluggishness!
Alright, back out in the Spider Sandlands. Oh, good. Oh, good. Tempt me so strongly, will you, game? So strongly tempted.
We will cherish your aspect within your children. And no harm shall befall.
Oh no. Oh. Death Punch scroll. Nice. I don't think I want to go down here. Well, those guys don't appear to be fighting me yet, which is all I was worried about, so time to blow some eggs up. What am I doing? Silly me. Let's make some fire and explosions. Do I want explosives or do I want fire? Yeah, I want explosives. I feel like that just really accomplishes exactly what I'm hoping for. Well, I don't really want to hit the chest, but I don't care that much about the chest. Whoa. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, man. I hate this. Yeah, whatever, just tap that. Oh yeah, I hate this. This sucks. Oh, really? Not enough action points.
No glory in this death.
Ugh. I didn't even try to make this shit happen this time.
Scouring score.
And no harm shall befall us, and no dream shall escape us, and thus we praise her.
All right, spider cult people. Oh, that's interesting. The outline, like, I was weirded out. I was like, is there two of them? No, the outline just doesn't actually map quite the same to the texture because it looks like it's blowing a bit with like the simulated wind. Oh, spider cult. Oh, spider cult. Why did you do this to people? I don't think Spider Cult and I are gonna have a like super
From
great time
within
here,
the embrace of the cocoon of the eight-legged Dane, we
but I
shall
could be
live
wrong.
lives of dreams.
Spider Cult?
The eight-legged queen cocoons us closely in her mystical
Oh,
web.
maybe they don't give a shit about me. Oh. Oh, did I do something wrong all of a sudden? My apologies. I didn't realize. Did that guy die already? Oh no, they're only level 10. Oh, you poor bastards. Oh, you poor, sweet, innocent children. 30 fireballs? That's a hell of a spell.
Winter fills your heart.
Oh, man. Are you serious? I can't hit it around this other spider. Alright, fine, I'll kill this one.
It's its own deliverance.
Oh, there is another spider.
Sparks set this soil ablaze!
211 damage. What the fuck? It's not Oh man, where'd you come from? Son of a bitch. There is so much fucking oil in this little area right here. Wait, what? Where are these spiders coming from? Did I not? Oh, I didn't kill those eggs. Well, fuck. I think maybe there were more eggs than I realized. This is a problem. This is a problem that requires many grenades. Boy, I really did make a mess of this shit, didn't I?
I just need a tiny sip.
Stun failed. Stun failed. Lovely. What a lovely place I've found myself in. The spider cult did not like me making a move on their infect book. That's what we learned. Is this the Gremlin village? Bewildered Caravaneer. Okay. Why is there a level 18 skeleton in the wall? Hello? Did anybody... Get it. I don't trust it. It was a fairly ceremonious pop. Oh, this is like a whole area? Oh, I thought this was where the temple was gonna be. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a big hell portal. Come on, man. Why you gotta go and have a big ass hell portal here? No. Oh, what is this? What is this? This looks like maybe somebody who likes spikes in places that I'm not gonna comment on could sit on it. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. I don't know if I like that. And there's so much lava. So much lava. Well, let's go see what these definitely kind folk have to say.
I'm overheating here.
Nothing? Not even gonna say hi to me?
Sakes alive.
Oh.
Are you real? My mind is turning with illusions. The spiders. It couldn't have been. Could it? My companions, is it too late? There's cobwebs behind my eyes. Coming out of my ears. Am I mad?
Yep.
No, impossible. I'm clearer now than I have been in days. Of that much I am certain. The Spider Queen. It was she who poisoned us. She who would see her spawn.
Oh.
While we cried tears of thankful devotion. Yes, I can nearly remember. We're travelers, you see. Traders and merchants, ever en route from village to town. We'd heard these dusty plains would find us face to face with goblins, but this deterred us not. But the high winds proved too great for travel, and so we made an early camp that first night. As the sun disappeared below the horizon, the plains grew still, hauntingly still. We felt it in our stomachs. The unreality of it, suddenly, as though she had appeared in a thunderclap. She was there among us. None so much as fathomed the word escape before she'd stung us. But we did not die, no. Her bite was not a poison of death, but of dreams. Within minutes, each of us had succumbed. Hail to the Queen! The refrain sounded over and over, first in our minds, then from our very mouths.
Wow, that sounds fucked up. You should probably see a therapist.
dear me, it is happening! The void, the darkness, dear me, dear me, dear me, time lies in tatters! There's this place, this pit that lies to the north. It is a rift of chaos, an epicenter of a time and space-devouring force. Void demons are besetting Rivellon, and the storms of chaos are shuddering through our own dear homestead. Demons creep through the rift. They must all be destroyed.
What?
Not just any demons. Void demons. They are impervious to attacks with weapons or magic that any creature of this world can muster. But they have one weakness, for their simmering presence has permeated this area through and through for a long time. Tenebrium, that is the answer. The black ore that is dark as the void itself. Arm yourself with this foul material, and you shall be able to shred their bloodstone that controls their portal. The rift is the portal through which the demons seep. There is blood magic at work here, and he who says blood magic says immaculates. A bloodstone fuels the rift. Obliterate it, and the rift shall close. I've scouted ahead a bit and seen that 3 paths, or what passes for paths, lead to the center of the wasteland that lies before you. To the left is an encampment of immaculates. Yes, they're but immaculates, but their weapons look sharp as shark's teeth. So don't barge in like cats at a dog's wedding. The central path is a big no-no too, brimming with demons. I really wouldn't recommend it. Which leaves the right path, which may not be the right path at all, for it is deceptively calm along its trail and positively overflowing with magma. So basically I can offer you 3 options, all of them as appetizing as pig feed. And yet you'll have to swallow your portion whole. If not, the end of time will be swept into the void, and Rivellon with it. They exist beyond the normal continuum of time. They are here, and they are sweeping through the winds of chaos at the end of ages, shredding what they find. Unless they are defeated, your home away from home shall sink into the maelstrom of oblivion, piece by piece.
Okay.
Do what you can, my friend. Do not falter. All depends on your prowess, and our homestead won't grow an inch until you've solved this dire matter.
That's fine. I'll just leave this place alone for the rest of the game. No problem. Oh, whoops.
Gadasha the Bountiful be praised that we have made it out of that hell-sent sandstorm.
Whoops.
The hour grows so very late, so very quickly. Pace-slowing impediments such as these will be the death of us should they persist. I've told you parts of the saga that is my life, Hunter. But I have yet to divulge the true reasons for my haste. Perhaps, at long last, I had better do so. Yes. Let's get this over with. I did. Yes, I hissed, fool that I was. I should have died that day. But instead, I fell into a stupor and awoke in a different realm of Rivellon, bereft of all my wealth. And with my soul betrothed to a demon's debauchery that would be 10 centuries in the making. But it had also kept its promise. That life-seeding obscenity of a creature. For I was my young, my healthy self again. And yet, My bodily convalescence merely betrayed my utter mental degradation. A necromancer and a demonologist I had become. A lowly conjurer of atrocities whose every heartbeat screamed Hiraka and pumped the bitterest of biles through my being. Like a savage, I lived in the wilds, a companion of beasts, not man. It was there that I learned to love them so, the animals of this world. These gentle beings that don't know the meaning of betrayal or greed, that kill but to feed, not because it brings them wealth or pleasure. In time, resolve settled within my soul, despite being so irrevocably besieged by dissolution. I decided that I wouldn't accept the shackling of my being so easily. 1,000 years the demon had given me, and 1,000 years I dedicate to pitting my knowledge of demonology against its eponymous creatures. Yes, it is my resolve to kill the thing I summoned, and I have been stalking it for well over 9 centuries. I, Hunter, I am nearly 1,000 years old. 25 of them a king, the rest a restless predator.
Yeah, but if you're not a little lolly anime girl, then does anybody really care how old you are? I don't think so.
Balberith is the demon's name. If I don't find and slay him before the year is out, my soul will be his to torture eternally. Now you know what drives me. Now you know the reasons for my haste.
So if I played for 365 in-game days, would he just die?
Either I fail and suffer for all time, or I win and life everlasting will be mine. That is a good question. As for Hiraka, I don't know what happened to her. I have seen my erstwhile palace from afar, a ruin now, a house of wind and dust. Beyond a doubt, she moved on and lies, as we speak, in the arms of another king, assuring him he's only a bit under the weather, that his humors will be in balance again within a matter of days. Poor man. Like all men, he's a fool. Oh, but how I long to be wise. There has to be a first, hasn't there? If I can look her in the eye and denounce her, that shall be a start. But perhaps that day will never come. Born a fool and buried a fool. Perhaps that is simply how it must be. Yes, let's get this over with. My instincts tell me he hides from sight in Phantom Forest. I could have guided you there, of course, but your own quest seems to push us inevitably in that haunted realm's direction. Maybe we'll both find answers. Answers and conclusions in that ghoulish grove where phantoms dwell. Hiraka. Never had I known a single... After such revelations, does one truly desire to live? It smiled. Of course it did. Smiled bare 100 razors as its eyes came alight with infernal fire. That is a good question, poor man. So I shall. My instincts maybe we'll both. Once upon it, I was a young... I knew my life as a sovereign, but then one Iraq. Oh, it was but none of them. It went like this. I did unspeakable things. Still there came no like mosquitoes in the night. It had... Iraq never had after it. I did. And yet, like a savage, in time, yes, it is my Balber. Either I fail and suffer for... That is a good question, poor man. Like all men. Good. No use.
No use standing about.
What a life it is that Jehan has led. Like listening to a great tragedy. A tragedy that is about to come to an end.
To an end, yes. A tragedy no longer. There's time yet to slay that demon and save Jehan.
Indeed. Balberith be damned. Jehan has source hunters by his side now.
Oh, vindictive. I've literally never... Or wait. Forgiving 5. Vindictive 0. Man, I really want to get onto the righteous side. Willpower bonus. Oh, willpower's increased by 1. That's not so bad. Most of these are actually on the side that I would rather have them, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised by that. Find. Another lucky find. Look at you go. On a roll. Rolling those nat 20s. The shit chest. I'm gonna go back this way, because what I did when I came up here is I pretty much just stuck to this path and went in here. So I'm gonna loop back around this way and kind of like investigate down along the bottom here, kind of what's in the center around here, and head that way a little bit, I think. Down is the Gerblin village. Know that. But like there was shenanigans going on here that I completely ignored because I was like, that's a lot of spiders. Oh, sorry. Just kidding. That's the Spider Queen right there. Holy fuck, that thing is big. Okay. Boy, I hate that. Super duper hate that. Wow. Yeah, there's like spider cult people down here that were level 14 that when I saw them I was like, nope, 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 nope. There's spiders. Just a bunch of spiders. We'll go ahead and plan on spiders for Friday night. It's really late because I started really late because of the issues that I was having. So I still wanted to get 3 hours in, but we should stop. I'm yawning. It's only Tuesday, so I'm going to head out. I hope that you all have a good night. We've got more for Job Fiesta on Thursday. More of this on Friday. I will see you guys later.